So as you guys know, we've been consistent with our vlogging, you know, the Lewers family and fitness. And so this vlog is going to be a little different simply because what brought up this, I guess, subject matter is we took Kyden to the NICU reunion. It's when babies were in the NICU, and so they graduate, they leave the NICU, they're healthy, they're great. And so every year the hospital throws this event. And so if your child was in NICU stay, you're invited, and it's just a big celebration. It's a wonderful event. People may have questions of why he was in the NICU. You know, was he premature? What happened? And I know there are even friends in our close family that still don't even really know exactly, you know, the details of what happened.
We wanted to share the story of our little miracle, Kyden Jermaine Lewers.
Yeah, and one thing I promise God is, you know, when you get us through this, I'm gonna tell everybody I know about it, because it's so awesome. We wouldn't be giving God the glory if we just kept it to ourselves. Like, who is that gonna help? You know what I mean?
Right.
So we went to the hospital. I wanted to take a shower before I went, by the way. I was like, I am not gonna be in this doctor's office funky. I'm taking a shower. So I took a shower and we headed to the hospital. So 1.5 centimeter dilated, but they kept saying, you know, the baby's heart rate is extremely high. So we just kind of want to monitor you for a little bit before we send you home. It started really progressing and his heart rate stayed up. It was clear that he was in distress, and they just couldn't figure out why. But I could tell that, you know, they were concerned, and they were not sending me home. So apparently something, you know, they wanted to watch and check. Finally got the epidural. I was like, oh my God, I got to get it. And that was rough in itself. The needle didn't want to go in. My back had a hard time with that.
I held her hand. I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, I think you said you felt bad. Did you say you felt bad for me? He felt bad because they were having such a hard time getting the needle on my back, and I just kept crying. And so his heart rate dropped a little bit, but they still wanted to keep an eye on it because it was still higher than usual. When they broke my water, his heart stopped, and the nurse actually jumped on my bed and she put her hand in there, and whatever she was doing to shake him or whatever, just to try to get him to respond. And whatever she did, he was able to, his heart rate started back. 9:30, they checked me again and they was like, you are fully dilated, it's time to push. Around 10 o'clock I started pushing, and I literally pushed for like a minute. Like, it was a very quick. So Kyden comes out unresponsive, not breathing, nothing. He's pale, like grayish color. I mean, like no signs of life at all. And you know, just as a mother, you're anticipating this day and your baby comes out with no sign of life. Man, that's the worst. Not just a mother, father too. And my pregnancy was perfect, so we're trying to figure out what went wrong.
I was kind of confused because you expect to see your son come out and, you know, crying or doing whatever, you know, you see on TV, but that wasn't the case. And I was kind of in disbelief at first. I was like, is this really supposed to be happening the way that this is happening? And I'm waiting on that happy moment, but bright, happy moment did not come.
No, it didn't.
When he came out, they put him on the bed and they started going to work trying to bring him back and get him to respond in some kind of way. What happened inside of the womb was that he swallowed some meconium.
Yeah.
And that meconium started a lot of respiratory damage, and also made his heart rate jump up a lot, up until the point where it had stopped.
So I guess the blood flow that comes, you know, from the mama or whatever, when I talked to my doctor, she said the placenta was done. They were doing CPR on him for a long time.
It seemed like forever.
Yeah.
But they finally got him on the machine, so he was breathing on the machine, and they really just wanted to get him to another room so that they can get him sustained and in a better state before they transferred him over to Greenville Memorial. A funny thing happened right before, as they were rolling him away and they had finally got him to at least start breathing on the machine. The doctor took the mask off of his face and said to tell your parents, see you later. So he kind of just looked up with one eye, and he was, you know, the way that he was looking, he was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So it was just a weird, funny look that he gave us. So they could sustain him at the hospital that we were at, but they could not improve his state. So what they did was put him inside of an incubator, and then they transported him over to the larger hospital, in which he received very good care. It was great care. He was in the NICU for 2 weeks total, and you know, it was kind of scary, but at the same time it was better than the situation that we were in before. So we were just grateful for any type of progression at all. And we got to hold him a little bit and feed him and all kind of stuff. Ashley, in all the pain that she was in, she managed to get the strength to walk down to the NICU every day and give him his food. So I got the chance to spend a little bit more time with Ashley and my son while we were in the hospital. So it was a great time, and he made a full recovery. So that's just a great experience, and we wouldn't change it for the world.
Wouldn't change it for the world.
We've got our little Kyden Jermaine Lewers.
Yes, and he is a fireball.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna.
he wild, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be something great though. I'm telling you, God has. I don't know what it is for that boy, but I pray that He allows us all to see, every one of us that witnessed his birth scare. I pray that God allows us to see whatever greatness Kyden has for him, because we had a lot of family and friends praying with us, and we are so thankful. If we never told them, we want them to know. We are very thankful for their prayers, their support, just being there. It meant a lot to us.
We're glad to have you all here to watch our lives as we grow and get better at things and work things out. You know, learn about marriage, learn about a little bit of fitness, learn about our son, and watch our son grow. Thank you all for just watching us and allowing us to share our story with you. So if you've been through a similar situation, then please share how you got through it and what you've been through, and comment down below. We'd love to hear your story. We'd love to respond to it and talk to you as well about it. And we just thank everyone for all the help and everything that they've done for us. And thank you for watching our story. Like I said, comment down below if you have any comments. Like the video, and please subscribe to us and watch us as we grow in the future. We'll see y'all later.
All right.
New kicks? What is them? Or Beatles?
we just left NICU reunion at the Children's Museum. It was very, very nice. Kyden was throwing tantrums the whole time because he did not want us leaving the little stations and he didn't want to leave the toys. And I'm like, oh my God, he is growing up. Like, he's getting to the stage where he knows that he doesn't want to finish playing. Like, oh my God, we officially have a toddler. And the pre-terrible twos have began. So we're stopping, getting some gas. We're gonna head on home to eat that delicious dinner that I prepared earlier. Thank God I went ahead and got it out of the way. So now when we go home, all we have to do is kick back, relax, and eat. And that's how I like it.